Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to OvenBreak, aka OvenBreak Absurdly Hot Edition, because let's just say the weather is getting super bad, and I could have not recorded, but there's two things I at least have to record, and this one's going to be dedicated to something right now with an event that's nearly ending. Apparently, a while back, it was World Bee Day. Now, what's World Bee Day? It's literally just like, hey, it's a day about bees. I don't know if there was an exact day for this, but apparently this came out like a month ago. I feel in love. Nia? I feel... there's a company up there next to Devsisters that I'm pretty sure is collaborating because there's apparently a special event in regards to World Bee Day, which is a special event saying, in celebration of World Bee Day, a special edition of Amber Sugar Cookie's trial is here. Race through the world with Amber Sugar Cookie to get sweet rewards. Oh, and if I can cut this into the video here, there's also this, what I was talking about earlier, because it's part of the Save the Bees May 20th World Bee Day. I feel is Slovenia? I feel like there's some funny way. I feel Slovenia? But it's actually I Feel Love. That's probably the company, but just for more specifics on here for the details, it says World Bee Day is a day to celebrate and bring attention to the hardworking bees that play a big part in maintaining both our health and nature as a whole. Slovenia has a long history of beekeeping, and its beekeepers are known worldwide for their beekeeping technology. This history led Slovenia to purpose celebrating World Bee Day on May 20th to the United Nations. Bees are both most numerous and most active during the month of May, and are in need of more pollen than any other time of the year. May 20th is also the birthday of the pioneer of modern beekeeping, Anton Jansa of Slovenia. Join us in celebrating the tiny bees who have a big impact on the world from World Bee Day. So there's a little bit more insight for World Bee Day for you if you wanted some, like I mentioned, more insight of that if I didn't get a good explanation for it enough. So apparently Amber Sugar Cookie got a new trial in which you could also get free Amber Sugar Cookie and a free Humble Bundle when this event came out, which I wish I covered this event sooner, but never got the chance. But I'm sorry. I never got the chance, but now we're experiencing it right now. And if you click this, bam, not only do you get the free Amber Sugar, but you also get the free variant of the pet. And also, apparently, this trial comes with a special story that I want to go ahead and try and gain it for myself. So what's this all about? Let me see this. The bees need help. Thanks, Amber Sugar Cookie. Yeah, but how do I... Obtain the World Bee Day... Yeah, but how obtain? Okay, reach diamond rank and Amber Sugar Cookie. Okay, so I guess if I go here, then it's gonna start up. Yep. The forest is so quiet. Did something happen? I should take a look around.
This is bad. Even my lighters are not giving the trees back their strength.
Golly, the potato stems are so weak. I could already see the sad frowns on my siblings' faces after they look after the fields. The vegetables over here are wilting too. None of my tomato plants even filtered or even flowered. At this rate, the bee cookie's not gonna have anything to eat. The cookivorous plants are all weak and listless too.
That's
good for us though.
Don't worry, there's an easy way to solve all of this. As long as we can compile the data for the strange phenomena occurring and applying all to my research to it.
We don't have enough time for all that. What you need is bees, which means I'm the only one that can help you. Where all the bees go anyway? This is the worst timing. This time of the year, I'm busy moving pollen and collecting honey and trying to make the perfect houses.
Something tells me you're lying about being busy. Do you really know how to help?
Just watch. I'll show you. Let's go Humble Bundle. Or Humble Bumble.
And that's how it starts, because I guess after you get Diamond Rank, which I'm assuming this is a Diamond Rank and Rainbow Rank trial? No, it's only just a Diamond Rank. Okay, so that's unique. Well, I'm still going to do this because there is a Cookie Cup story going on, so, you know, and if you're wondering what the Cookie Cup story is, basically it's just like, well, it's not even a story, it's an event, where basically, if you manage to get Diamond Rank and Rainbow Rank, apparently you get special rewards out of it, which, while this event was going on, it's actually pretty good if you manage to get high ranks, because you would get more, not only just gems, but you would get more of the pet, like, you get more Humble Bundles, you get more Amber Sugars, and if you get all the way up to Diamond, you also get the last part of a story and an exclusive Honeybee Bear Jelly, which says right here, buzz, 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 this giant honeybee bear jelly diligently ferries pollen from flower to flower. Follow its trail and you'll see firsthand just how fast spring has really come. So I guess this is celebrating spring. And I'm pretty sure the reason why the crystal amount is 520 was because like National Bee Day was on, I think it was May 5th. Because right now I'm recording this on June like 17th? No, 11th. So I'm assuming like it was on like May 20th or something like that, at least as far as my knowledge goes, when this event came out. So it's supposed to be like, you know, January, February, March, April, May, and then the 20th. So that's why it's 520. Interesting usage of it, but I'm not sure if I really need to talk about Amber Sugar's story. I think, I don't know if I should go into too much detail about it, but just for good reference, I also have the costume. But just for a little recap on who Amber Sugar Cookie is, it says right here, when you hear a loud buzzing sound from somewhere in a quiet flower field, it's highly likely that Amber Sugar Cookie is nearby. Made with large portions of pure honey from the most symmetrically of honeycomb. Does that make sense? I don't know. This cookie endeavors to create the perfect hexagonal-shaped house. A perfectionist to the bitter end, Amber Sugar Cookie will not hesitate to start from scratch if his abode deviates in even the slightest of measurements and cannot stand to see his home become victim to wear and tear. How does he start over? He just takes the Surrey Amber Honey Dipper and wields it with great success. It's due to this habit that none of his friends wish to build honeycomb houses with him, but Amber Sugar Cookie is determined to use sugar glass, one of his most recent interests, for making the perfect home. This little fella has something for sugar glass, I'm gonna be honest, cute ship. But, I will say, it's kind of sad, because it makes sense how there were no other bees, because it said, like, hey, due to this habit, that none of his friends wish to build honeycomb houses with him. Basically, because of his perfectionist attitude, no one wants to build houses. But his skill does say enters a field of flowers at given intervals. The flowers they grow at varying heights, while the slide button becomes a honey dipper staff button. Reach the flowers at the correct height and strike the flowers with the cookie's honey dipper staff. After each strike, large amounts of pollen are released for the flower and honey crystal jellies are created. Level up for more points for honey crystal jellies. If I don't sound my best, it's because I'm sweating like crazy, so I'm probably going to be salivating or something like that. Do I have water? Yes. Thank everything I do. Oh, that's good. Alright. And also, I apologize, but the magic candy skill, if you're wondering, it says right here, covers jellies in honey at given intervals, turning them into valuable amber jellies. The stronger the enchanted power, the more points for amber jellies. Pretty good, pretty good. Now, of course, we can't forget about the Humble Bumble. Probably based off like the term humble bundle, like some giveaway stuff, but it's a bumblebee. But according to the story, gather enough honey into perfectly formed honeycombs and bam, you can become friends with Humble Bumble too. This tiny and cute bee follows Amber Sugar Cookie wherever he goes. Why? It's simple. Amber Sugar Cookie always carries some honey for his honeybee friends. It's kind of sad because, like, even though his perfectionist attitude causes his friends to go away, basically he's... Okay, let me just check. No, that's a skill. For his honey. Okay, so it is a he. Then, bam. Then he does, like, you know, have honey to share with friends. So he still does care. And according to the skill, flies to a flower to harvest honey given intervals. Covers own body with pollen while harvesting. Returns to the cookie after collecting enough honey. Shakes off the pollen, creating pollen jellies. Level up for more points for pollen jellies. Simple enough, just takes the pollen and takes it. That's it. The only other thing I talk about is his associated treasure being the Jolly Jack-o'-lantern, which I don't know why this is associated with only Amber Sugar, but I don't know. The story for this just says, it's Jack-o'-lantern's favorite day of the year, the night of the pumpkin moon. The more cookies it startles, the wider its mischievous grin grows. That's kind of creepy. And according to the skill, periodically sends flying pumpkin lanterns to create pumpkin candy jellies. Level up for more points for pumpkin candy jellies. However you want to say it. But, alright, with that being said, I think we should be fine enough just to get Diamond Rank on the first run, considering our cookies just, like, maxed out. But I'm curious to see how this new trial looks. I'm hoping the trial does stay. Okay, we still have this skill theme. Nothing really seems to change from there. But at the very least, I do like how you do get some exclusive rewards for this, which is pretty cool. I wish I could have talked about this event sooner, but, you know, busy with everything. What, you want to know about bees at a time like this? Are we going to get bee facts? Fine. It's World Bee Day, so I'll make an exception. Oh, that's going to be the big distraction, because they're just going to spew facts. Bees are incredibly hard-working insects. That's true, that's true. They travel from flower to flower collecting nectar. This is actually good for educational people who want to learn stuff. They store all their hard-earned honey in their hives. That's true. Look at those bears. Cute little bears. Every one of the hives could be improved. Yeah, of course they would. If I build one, it would be perfect. Does it get the big bear jelly? Oh, those are bees. Those are bees in the shape of bear jellies. Oh, look at that pumpkin. The cookie world has all kinds of bees, too. I could only imagine. I mean, you're one of them. These are bumblebees. Are we going to see all differences of, like, bees and whatnot? This is very educational. This is really cool. I like it. As far as bees go, they're a bit laid back. Well, of course, I'd rather take bees like that than, like, hornets or wasps or something. Genuinely. Hate the other bees. At least bumblebees hope. My dough contains honey collected by bumblebees. Okay, yeah, that fresh honey. That's pretty cool. Interesting dialogue, I'll admit. One of the first times we'll experience that within a cookie trial. Yeah, especially, I mean, specifically from a cookie trial, not like, you know, Pilot Cookie teaching you stuff in the plumbing, you know, cookie license, technical license or whatever. I get that. Anything else you want to? Let me show you the inside of a hive. Okay, I see a lot of hexagons, and there's just like people just sleeping in there or something. The hive stores all the collected honey. I love how it's like inside each hive is just a small jar of honey. Like that's how it is. And it's home to newly hatched larvae too. Yeah, those are the larvae. So that's like the baby bees, basically. We're learning something today. This is actually really cute. I like that. I'm about to get diamond soon, but there's larvae hatching out from the floor. Watch out. Those are worms. Okay. Thanks for taking me on the inside. I feel like I'm on a Miss Frizzle, like, Magic School Bus trip right now, except it's Amber Sugar. This is actually really nice. Even it must be, like, some small collaboration, but it's actually really cool that they're, like, doing this. Showcasing this, like, cool thing. What?
It's the queen bee.
That's nice, dear. Is that good or bad?
Look at the size of her.
You shouldn't talk. You should say that to a lady, Amber Sugar. She's the queen. What do you mean?
Looks like she's coming to chase us away.
Oh yeah, I forgot we're kind of in her hive right now.
Honey is prized food for the many creatures.
Well, that's true. Honey is like one of the most important foods. Can I just... I couldn't even hit her.
So intruders get no mercy.
That's why we gotta get into a place probably with steam, just that can make sure that, wait. B! B exclamation mark, yes. B, B, it's just a bunch of letters that say B. Surprisingly, we haven't gotten a bonus time out of this. Give me that yellow. There's the diamond rank, perfect. Okay, that's sweet. So we're out of here, into the flowers. Are we done here? Is the trial just looping right now? That's a snake. That's not a bee, that's a snake.
Look at that uh-oh. Look at that stinger.
It's not even a real bee, I don't think.
Every bee is super cute.
If you're talking about bees, maybe. I just think how the ways bee flies are kind of creepy.
But they had a terrifying stinger to fight off their threats.
Oh, trust me, I get that.
Bees are pretty cool, don't you think?
I'm glad I'm getting this basic bee education. This is, thank you, Amber Sugar. This is very knowledgeable.
They build their own homes and fly across the world.
Okay, that's nice. They work hard and gather honey and fight back when feel threatened. Of course they would.
They're pretty similar to hard-working cookies.
Well, I mean, some cookies use honey in the recipe. Bees are friendly in the world and they simply can, Bees are friends in this world that we simply cannot do without. So don't be scared don't be scared of them, treasure them. Okay. I'm assuming that's the end of the tour or something like that? Or is it just a tiny bit more? Because we're about to run out of energy. We're probably going to get the 700 million at least. At least I don't got to worry about the diamond rank. Just come on, just hit me with like come on, that's it, you can go now. I'm pretty sure this is the definitive end of the trial because, yeah, we're definitely about to run out of energy. I don't think there's anything else that this place can teach us about bees. I mean, there's definitely a lot more that this place could teach us. I'm just saying, for the sake of yeah, big leap. 769 million for that run. Okay, well, at least we got the diamond rank right there. Might be a little bit of a shorter video, but that was still, like, kind of a fun trial because now that we got down to top 7.1%, that's not bad. Now we got that. We can now get all of these things, which, of course, since we already have Amber Sugar and the Humble Bumble maxed out, we're just gonna get coins out of it. But it still gives us gems, and we also get the last part of the story and the honeybee bear jelly shape, which I think is pretty cool. Let me take a swig of water before I get to this last cutscene. I guess it'd be a good spot to end the video, I think, unless if there's like a costume I can pull. I don't know. Oh, too much water. And that's how hot it's getting.
Was that Amber Sugar Cookie and Humble Bumble just now?
The forest is coming back to life everywhere they sprinkle pollen.
Aw.
That should be it. The honeycomb shapes I passed earlier are bothering me, though.
Oh, the vegetables are looking fresh as ever. Now I could be a real good example for my siblings.
Look, even the tomato plants are flowering. I'm gonna be able to grow the biggest tomato ever now. See? This is all thanks to the bees.
Nature is truly amazing. The cookivorous plants are looking as lively as ever.
The cookivorous plants?
Nature makes no exceptions.
Yeah, that's right. Anyway, do you all finally understand how much the bees are doing for us? Don't forget, the cookie world is going nowhere without the bees.
I mean, to be fair, I think one of the most important insects that don't get me wrong, I don't have a bias towards bees. I think bees are actually fine, and I just think they are kind of creepy in the sense of how they look, just because of, not how they look specifically, but because of their flying patterns, because they're so fluent. It's so calculated. It's not like a fly where they're just gonna, like, you know, zip, zap, like, zoobity wee wah, left and right, like, fly all over. They also, the thing that scares me is that they fly stationary. It's like a flying drone. And that makes them a lot more smarter than flies, which I think is cool. But that's my big, like, gripe with bees. Like, other than that, I'm not really too scared of them. If it's like a hornet or a wasp that can, like, send pheromones out to, like, you know, call others to, like, go ahead and sting on you, I get that. That's why you won't see me in, like, the beekeeping business. But I think with that being said, I think this event is all done. Because if I were to go to the events over here, World Bee Day, yeah, it's basically all done. And now we can do the special story right here with no complaints. With there's not even any skip dialogue to go with it. So, great. But that's the whole story between that. So with that being said, if you enjoy this video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Cookie Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then subscribe and hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And down below in the description, you can see all my social media links on my Cardo website where all plebs. You can buy some merchandise at the pleb market, and you can also become a YouTube member by becoming a pleb for $1 a month. But above all else, I'll see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese. I want to give a huge shout out to all of the plebs who are becoming members on the HyperHimes channel, being Casual Gaming, Luli Games, Jojo Sands, Eduardo Pimentel, Wavy Plays Games, Zagai Kotsu, Luca, Dings, Umi, Pibby IRL and Electronics, Chaos Jevel, Truth the CJ Official, Anti-Prank Official, Funcat, Pebbles, Sweet Ribbon DT, Dark Flare, and Mocha CRK. Genuinely, I can't thank you all enough for all the love and support, and let's keep on growing together.